there is now direct fighting not possible, Indrajit begins to play tricks. He comes back to the battlefield. On his chariot, he has this capacity to create forms. He has these kinds of tools with him. He creates an illusory Sita Devi. And the Sita Devi, he places her on the chariot, Maya Mayim Sita. Valmiki says she's Maya Mayi, she's not real, she's illusory. But he creates this so that everyone can see her. And what does he do? He holds her by the hair. When he holds her by the hair, she cries, Rama, Rama. She calls out, hey Rama. And this scene is seen in a distance by the Vanaras. The closest to them is Hanumanji. Hanumanji rushes towards the chariot. All of them, they can't stand. What is he going to do? And before he reaches the chariot, Indrajit has taken his sword and slashed her. Slashed her and separated the head. I will kill her, he says. And he slashes her. Hanumanji, as he runs, he calls, you are not supposed to kill a woman. That's not becoming of you. You can't do this to Sita Devi. But before that, he has split her diagonally and she drops on the ground. There is the war has gone to its peak. So angry and so distraught are all these people. Unexpectedly this had happened. Sri Rama wasn't even there. And after killing crores of asuras, now time has come. It's to return. The war battle time is over. And Hanumanji and Vanaras have no courage to face Sri Rama. Through tears, through absolute pain and sorrow, they reach Sri Rama and they tell what has happened. And Hanumanji, when Lakshmana and Sri Rama hear this, it is Lord Rama is said he swooned on the ground. Unbearable was a news like that, and everyone is grieving, and Lakshmana decides a dharmika soul like Sri Rama, if he has to suffer like this, it's not worth living, and he is willing to go to any extent to completely raise the universe to the ground. Well, fortunately for all of them, Vibhishana shows up. Vibhishana shows up. Being an asura, he knows the tricks of the demons. And he makes it very, very clear. These are tricks practiced by Indrajit. That's precisely what makes him so powerful. There is nothing to worry. Sita Devi is alive. But one thing is, Indrajit is he's gone to this cave, Nikumbila cave, and in this cave he started a homam, a yaga, a ritual. This ritual will make him so powerful that not only beings on earth will not be able to see him, even the devatas will not be able to see him, and he will have so much power to control and destroy the universe. We have to stop this ritual from being completed. Lakshmana, go there to this cave and kill Indrajit. And so with this command, Lakshmana and Hanumanji, Angada, they all leave for Nikumbila cave. And as they reach Nikumbila, so Indrajit is in this yajna. Well, the war happens and Lakshmana. His Indrajit's yaga is stopped halfway. He has to face Lakshmana and others, and in the war, well, Lakshmana shoots his astra, Indrastra, and Indrajit's head falls. He is killed. Ravana gets the news. Now there is nothing left. The war has peaked. He is in rage. Oh, my Indrajit, my most darling favorite child is gone. All because of this Sita. She is the demoness, and he takes his sword and rushes towards Sita Devi to kill her. And he is stopped by his minister, Suparshva, and says, no, you cannot do that. You will earn a very bad name. That's not how a man shows his valor, by killing a woman. You cannot do that. He is stopped and told to go to the battlefield and face Rama. And Ravana goes. He goes, and there comes Vibhishana on the way, and he throws his astra at Vibhishana, tries to kill him, and Vibhishana is protected by Lakshmana. Vibhishana is protected by Lakshmana, and in that protection again Lakshmana falls. So these are really a tough fight with the worst of demons. Sri Rama is furious, gets ready to kill him, and it is said Ravana fled out of fear. This is his second withdrawal from Rama. Hanumanji is asked to get the herbs, and the physician Sushena then, well, he does the needful with the herbs, and Lakshmana comes back. And now there is a interesting situation where Ravana marches towards the army. There is it is either me or him. He is very clear. And Ravana arrives on the scene. No one else is left. Few ministers are left. All his sons have been killed. Ravana comes back, faces Sri Rama, and the great war begins. And Valmiki describes all types of missiles, Ravana sends a missile against Rama, and Sri Rama sends a counter missile. If there was a Agni Astra, Agnyastra, then he sends a Varunastra. Fire is quenched by the water, and the two missiles meet and both lose the power. This kind of war happened, and great description is given. And then finally you have this situation, and what is that? Rama begins to tell Ravana. He taunts him. He tells him, what kind of a man are you? You took away a woman. Tvam nasi viryavan. There is no viryam, courage in you. You stole my wife forcefully, and you call yourself a man of valor, a king of valor. So he said, this is called what you say, you lay your hands on someone else's wife, that is valor. You are a coward. And thus Sri Rama taunts him. You have no bhinna maryada, you are a shameless creature. Nirlajja charitreshu anavastitaha. You have taken hold of death in the form of Sita. When you caught her, you caught death in your hands, and therefore you think you were a very courageous man, and today that death is going to be, today is your last day. This death is going to get to you, and thus Sri Rama strikes Ravana. He strikes him, and along with him, all the Vanaras are all happy. They confuse Ravana. Ravana knows to attack a missile. He doesn't know how to attack a tree and a stone and a rock and a mountain thrown at him. And these Vanaras from all sides, they don't have any such rule. They are throwing at Ravana all kinds of boulders and whatnot. Ravana really gets confused. He is unable to take up a weapon, a bow, and it looks like the hour of death has appeared. Seeing him reduced to this state of affairs, such plight, he has a charioteer. This charioteer who is driving his chariot sneaks him away, takes him away. Why? To protect him. Because Ravana is confused, he is weakened. And so he moves him away, and Ravana gets very, very angry. He tells him, Durbuddhe, O Durbuddhi, O useless man, what have you done? You have taken me away. You want to prove to my enemy that I am a coward? You have no gratitude for what I have done for you. And so you cannot do this. You want to show me like I have no will. You want to belittle me, make me a coward. Why did you do this? And the charioteer says, O king, I have been ever loyal to you. This is a duty of a chariot. Upayana, apayana. The charioteer should know when to move forward, when to move back, depending on what is happening. I just did my duty. You were in a very bad shape. And so I was protecting you. I never wanted anything else but to protect you. And so please command me what you want. Ravana says, take me back there in the battlefield. Take me back there. And the charioteer quickly takes his chariot back to Rama. And as he comes and stands before Sri Rama is lost in his thought. He is lost in his thought. He has not gone back and forth. He has been fighting and fighting. He is also exhausted. And seeing him exhausted by the fight, seeing Ravana facing him ready for the fight, Sage Agastya comes to him and gives him the eternal secret of the Aditya. He gives him the secret of a special meditation. In that moment, if you can remember, in the orb of the sun, in the heart of the orb of the sun, Brahmaji himself, remembering him, drawing his power, his energy, you can fight. Come on, Rama. Tato yuddha parishrantam samare chintaya sthitam Ravanam chagrato drishtva yuddhaya samupasthitam. And so parishrantaha Rama was tired. Ravana has come back. Seeing him standing before him, Rama lost in a thought, silent for that moment. Now what? Agastya Muni comes and gives his teachings and gives him this Aditya Hridayam to invoke Brahmaji in the heart of the orb of the sun. For what? For success, for the great success. for the final encounter. And Sri Rama hears this Aditya Hridayam. It is a prayer that you will never lose out. Success will ever be yours once Aditya Hridayam is recited. And so as Sri Rama tells Matali, the divine, the chariot of Indra was sent by Indra for Sri Rama with a charioteer Matali, and Sri Rama asked the charioteer, take my chariot towards Ravana. A fierce encounter happens. Sri Rama begins to shoot at each head of Ravana, who stands there with 10 heads. But every time one head drops, another one pops up in its place. He is not able to really wipe out those 10 heads. Again and again this happens, and Matali asks Sri Rama, do you not know what is to be done? Why are you wasting time? Surya Deva says, Twara, don't make haste, don't do vilam, don't delay, make haste, move, go for the kill. And Sri Rama takes his Brahmastra and pierces the heart of Ravana. If Brahmastra entering the heart of the demon, what will happen? This great, the biggest giant, demon giant, the king of all demons, he drops, falls from the chariot. It's over. The fight is over. Ravana has. And after seeing Ravana fall, Vibhishana begins to cry. Exactly what happened between Vali and Sugriva. Here the brother in him emerges and he laments, Lanka has lost its ruler. Our clan, the Pulastya clan, is over with Ravana gone and everyone gone. This big clan of the demons is gone, over from the planet. And Sri Rama tells Vibhishana, this has happened for the good of the planet, and therefore you next, there is nothing to grieve here, Vibhishana. Perform the last rites, and all animosity is over with death of a person. Because there is no transaction anymore with that soul. You don't keep an animosity with somebody after they are gone. I mean, you don't keep animosity even while they are alive, but definitely not after they are gone, because what's the point? And so it's all over now. The purpose has been achieved. All this we have done, our purpose is achieved. And so let us cremate him. Ravana's thousands of wives come, and there is always this scene of vilapa, of dukkham, of sorrow, wailing, grieving, crying, and including Mandodari comes and they all weep the death of Ravana.